So, nag-provide na si BIR ng timeline and implementing procedures for electronic marketplace operators. These are like Lazada, Shopee, GrabFood, Foodpanda. By knowing kung ano yung binigay ni BIR na timeline sa kanila, alam na rin natin kung ano yung mangyayari sa atin. So in this RMO 8-2024, yung mga market operators, binigyan sila ng 90 days from January 15 to comply with all the requirements ng BIR with the imposition of withholding tax para i-compel ang mga online sellers to register their businesses. If your gross remittance is below 500,000 annually, exempted ka from withholding tax. Kung nag-exceed ng 500,000 any time of the year, then withholding tax shall be automatically deducted. So here's a catch. If hindi ka nag-submit ng sworn declaration, the sworn declaration is already provided by the BIR, yung pinaka-form niya, then kahit below 500,000 ka, you will still be deducted with withholding tax. So for online sellers naman, pagsasabihan ka naman na mag-fill out ng sworn deck. After the 90-day period, if hindi ka nag-register, matigas ulo mo, then the e-market operator shall not allow unregistered businesses to sell goods and services in their platform. Legit na to na parang kung hindi ka nagparehistro, matatanggalan ka, you'll not be allowed to sell anymore on their platform. A common question would be like, for example, if a seller has many stores, anong mangyayari? Feel ko, i-combine ito ng platform kasi since isa lang ang pwedeng ipaglabasan na account sa bangko. So, mangyayari is, like let's say, you have iba't ibang stores, i-combine nila yung gross sales nila from that stores. And yun yung magiging determining factor pa rin if mag-exceed siya sa threshold na 500,000. Which brings me to my next point, the remittance of payment. So, ang pinaglalabasan ng account natin is the same with the registered account. So let's say ito yung pinarehistro mong account. Ang bank details mo should be the same with the one registered. Bago i-release ang payment to the seller, kailangan nakadeduct na si withholding tax. We're still in the transitory period. I will keep you guys updated, pero majority of the legwork is mapupunta sa e-marketplace operators. As for mga online sellers natin sa platforms, yung requirement lang is for you to be registered.